Imagine an emperor who, at the height of his power, not only ruled over a vast empire, but also left a profound impact on art, architecture, and culture. How is it possible for one person to be a warrior, a politician, and a patron of the arts all at the same time? Let's dive in and uncover the secrets of the magnificent Suleiman's life. But is it really that simple? Here we are, at the heart of power in one of the greatest empires in history. Suleiman the Magnificent, a name forever intertwined with the Ottoman Empire. But he wasn't just a sultan. He was someone who elevated the empire to new heights, and his laws are still felt in parts of the world today. In this video, we're going to take a deeper look into Suleiman's life and reign, and see how this sultan managed to change the course of history. Suleiman the Magnificent was born on November 6, 1494, in the city of Trabzon, in the northeastern part of the Ottoman Empire. His father, Sultan Selim I, was one of the powerful sultans of the Ottomans, who played a significant role in expanding and developing the empire. From an early age, Suleiman received strict education. He was trained not only in military and administrative sciences, but also in humanities and religious studies. The goal was to prepare him for taking the throne. As a teenager, Suleiman took on key roles in the empire and was given various responsibilities. He served as governor of different Ottoman provinces and gained substantial administrative experience. His father's strict training and early military experiences helped Suleiman master the art of war and politics. In 1520, after the death of his father, Sultan Suleiman I, Suleiman ascended to the throne at the age of 26. But his rise to power came at a time when the Ottomans were facing many internal and external challenges. Many courtiers and foreign enemies believed that Suleiman was young and inexperienced and might not be able to handle the situation. However, Suleiman quickly proved that, contrary to these beliefs, he was a strong, intelligent, and strategic ruler. One of his first actions was to suppress internal revolts and solidify his power in the capital. This earned him a reputation as a stable and strong leader, and soon his fame spread beyond the borders of the Ottoman Empire. This marked the beginning of Suleiman's reign, which later became one of the most glorious periods in Ottoman history. Suleiman the Magnificent is known as one of the most prominent military commanders of the Ottoman Empire. During his reign, he achieved significant conquests that greatly expanded the Ottoman territories. One of his first and greatest victories was the capture of Belgrade in 1521, which gave the Ottomans more power in Europe. A year later, Suleiman took the island of Rhodes from the Knights of St. John, further expanding Ottoman influence in the Mediterranean. But perhaps his most important battle was the Battle of Mohacs in 1526, where he defeated the Hungarian army, bringing Hungary under Ottoman control. Suleiman also fought multiple times with the Safavids of Iran and captured parts of their territory. Alongside his land conquests, he strengthened the Ottoman navy and brought the Mediterranean and Red Seas under his control. These conquests played a crucial role in turning the Ottoman Empire into one of the great global powers. Suleiman the Magnificent was not only a warrior, he was also a great patron of art and culture. During his reign, the Ottoman Empire experienced a golden age of art and culture. One of Suleiman's most significant contributions was his support for the great architect, Mimar Sinan, who built important works such as the Süleymaniye Mosque in Istanbul, still considered a masterpiece of Islamic architecture. Suleiman himself was a poet and wrote poetry in both Persian and Turkish. Under the pen name Muhibi, he composed poems, showing his deep love for literature. His reign saw the flourishing of craftsmanship like calligraphy, pottery, and carpet weaving, which reached unprecedented heights. Suleiman also gathered artists, writers, and poets at his court and supported them to elevate Ottoman culture and art. These efforts not only demonstrated the Ottomans' military power, but also strengthened the empire's cultural and civilizational might. Suleiman the Magnificent was as successful in diplomacy as he was in warfare. He established complex diplomatic relations with European powers and was known as a skilled statesman. One of the most important of these relations was an informal alliance with the Kingdom of France. Suleiman and Francis I, King of France, had a common enemy in the Holy Roman Empire and the Habsburgs. This alliance helped the Ottomans gain an advantage over European powers. Suleiman also handled relations with Iran and the Safavid state with great skill. While he engaged in military conflicts with Iran, he managed to maintain a balance of power in the region through negotiations and temporary peace treaties. These diplomatic skills helped Suleiman not only expand the Ottoman military, but also increase its political influence on a global scale. In the later years of Suleiman the Magnificent's reign, he faced numerous challenges. The constant wars and high costs of maintaining and expanding the empire placed significant pressure on Ottoman resources. Additionally, internal issues such as court rivalries and succession problems caused political unrest in the palace. One of the greatest challenges for Suleiman was the death of his beloved son, Prince Mustafa, who was executed under Suleiman's orders due to court conspiracies. This event deeply affected him. Nevertheless, Suleiman continued to manage the empire's affairs until the end of his life. Suleiman's legacy extended far beyond his military conquests. As a ruler who brought the Ottoman Empire to its peak of power, he left behind not only a vast empire, but also cultural achievements, comprehensive laws, and important administrative institutions. Suleiman is recognized as one of the greatest rulers in history, a man who transformed the Ottoman Empire into a global superpower. Suleiman the Magnificent was a figure whose influence on history lasted not only in his time, but for generations to come. He was more than just a sultan. He was a man who intertwined culture, art, politics, and war, leaving a profound mark on the world. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be the first to watch our latest videos.